new YouTube channel. I've not done this before, so forgive me if it seems a bit amateurish, but we're going to have a go. Channel's going to be called simply TVR. The purpose of this channel is to track the body off of this 1997 TVR Chimaera that is in front of you. I've had it since it was 6 years old. It's now 22 years old, and it's about time the body came off, and we undertook some maintenance. Some of the other jobs that we're going to do during that is rebuild the engine. There's a small oil leak from the differential which is going to get looked at. We may look at the gearbox as well, and give it a good old tidy up underneath. So what's happened to this car in the 16 odd years that I've had it? It's undergone quite a few modifications. So if we have a look under the engine bay, we can point out some of those modifications. So a few years ago, quite a few years ago, I fitted a SC Power Roadtrek Supercharger kit to the car, which you can now see in front of the camera. That threw up a few challenges on its own. So during the installation of that kit, I designed my own intercooler pipes. I actually designed my own intercooler to sit at the front there, and in order to get the car to run correctly, I needed to change the engine management system. So back in September 2013, there's an article in the Sprint magazine which I wrote, which is like a full, almost like a Haynes write-up magazine, or Haynes write-up, with a full wiring diagram of the wiring forward of the two Sumitomo connectors which sit in the passenger footwell, and that ultimately is the full engine wiring harness. So that's detailed in that magazine. So what other modifications we've got on the car is there's a different Y piece that's being fitted to the exhaust. The wheels and brakes have been changed. What I did find was that the standard brakes were overheating and not really keeping up with the requirements of the car. So some high spec monster 6-spot calipers were fitted, and some discs, Ford Focus Mark 1 RS I think they are, and then the wheels have been changed to the 17-inch RS7s, which I think really set the car off nicely. And then other changes on the car are mainly cosmetic. They include these Lupo headlights. The original headlights on the Chimaera, in my view, aren't very efficient, don't light the road up very well, and it's a bit like driving with candles. So these are much better, in my opinion. And then there are a few other subtle upgrades, like the repeaters on the side have been changed to clear. The wing mirrors, I never really did get on with the original wing mirrors, so the later TVR wing mirrors that were from a Volkswagen Corrado, I believe. And then the lights, which we can't really show in this video because too close to the door, but they've been changed as well. So those are, in summary, the modifications. What we're going to do now, before we start doing the work, is I want to just check some of the settings on the Can-Em's engine management system that's fitted. So we're going to plug the laptop in, and then we'll have a quick look at that before taking the car out for a drive and using the rest of the petrol up that's in the tank before starting the work. Okay, so we've started up the car. Just let it run for a couple of minutes. One of the things that we are going to do during this project is to actually do an engine rebuild. The car's got about 62,000 miles. I think the engine's getting a little bit tired, and it's due for a rebuild anyway. So what I've done is I've connected up the Can-Em's engine management system to the car. Now on this particular car, what I have done is I've used the fully sequential ECU, which is not the normal one that is fitted to this TVR. The reason why I did that is because I wanted to retain the use of the idle air control valve So we have the stepper motor that's fitted to the plenum chamber, and the basic Can-Em's engine management system uses a two-wire pulse width modulated system to control idle, as a lot of other cars do, and I wanted to keep as many of the original bits on the engine as I could. So I went for the more complex or higher spec ECU to allow me to retain that. So looking at the screen here, what we can see is that I just wanted to check that all was working here before we start taking the car away. So we can see that I'm using a wideband Innovate Motorsport oxygen sensor. So we can see that seems to be running as roughly as I'd expect it to, around about 14 or 15 as the engine's warming up. You can see that the coolant temperature is sort of high 70s, okay, so the engine's still warming up, the volts are okay, and we can see both the maps now. So we can see the ignition timing map, which is the bottom, okay, running around about 14 degrees in advance, and we can see the fueling map there, which is at 850 RPM. The load is measured by a map sensor, okay. You can see the readings on there. Okay, so it seems to be running okay. You know, prior to taking the engine apart. So when we put it back together again, there'll be a few changes. The camshaft's going to get changed. A few other upgrades as well, just to make it a little bit nicer and have a bit more performance still further on. Right, okay, so the checks are done on the engine management system, seems to be working okay, so that means that when I take it apart and put it back together again at the end, we expect it to still be working. So the last thing really to do is to take the car out for one last drive, use the fuel up